Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Finally looks like I got all of my parts needed for Red Barron. I ordered this stuff on I believe the 10th of April, 2-day delivery, and today is like the 22nd. So this stuff, 2-day delivery, turned into 11 days. Anyway, I'm gonna head down to the shop, start installing these parts, maybe get this thing down to the shop tomorrow and start this engine swap. Yeah, boy. I got the handles and a lot of the glass seals installed yesterday and a couple other things, but I'm ready to get this thing cracking. Headed to the junkyard to do reconnaissance, and the crack continues to roam. Need to replace this windshield soon. Back in the yard. Nothing gonna be dropped soon. So I'm gonna go down here and see what the latest drops were. I believe they're still buying cars from individuals. So let's go see what's the newest row. Get something that I came here for and get out of here. Looks like they wiped out 2 rows that had 850 wagons in them. Oh no, they wiped out 1 row. It's an 850 wagon all the way up there on the end and an 850 sedan there. So let's see what's new on the horizon. Man, that's a nice slash, but looks like it'd be way too short for my Queen Bee slash. See what they got, get what we need, and bounce. Man, I hope nobody was in that Honda when that happened. That'd been a mess. I don't even want to look at that thing. Do. Coming along. Seeing what's going on. Man, most of these cars are wrecked. I can't even tell what kind of cars they are. No Volvos up there. Infinity. They always catch my attention. And we got an airplane coming in. Somebody's still flying. Small plane. Well, I don't see any new P80 Volvos, so let's find what I need. Get out of here. This is what I'm after. A brake vacuum pump. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off. Look like it's got a couple of tins on it and a plug or 2. Push down on the green clip, slide that off. Let's see where the electrical connector is. Down here. Push that in and unplug that. Then I'm gonna take these 2 10mm off and I should be gone. Finally got out of the junkyard. Oil temp update after being in the salvage yard for an hour. 75 degrees outside. The oil temp cooled down to about 130. So let's head to the house for lunch. Here we go. Here's the work. Well, boys and girls, it's time to get cracking. First thing I'm going to do is pull the timing belt, replace the timing belt parts, pull these VVT hubs, replace the seals behind the VVT hubs and the cam seals, and put all the stuff together back on the front of this engine. Got it all in the mail finally. Another thing I need to do is grab those screws, wipe this off, put this clutch kit on here. Got the clutch kit right here. Needs to be put on the flywheel. I have the hardware off of the back of the engine. On this exhaust cam right here, I have to drill this cam out, this exhaust cam out to 7/16 in order to get that P80 style cam sensor ring on there. So I'm going to go ahead and drill that out, and I'm going to put the cam locking tools on there, lock the cams so I can replace the seals up front. Drilled it out a little bit, make sure that fits in there. And it does, it sits in there. Up. There it goes. Sits in there now. Good to go. So I stop before I hit the threads. I'm gonna blow that out. You gotta do the same thing for the intake side if you're gonna put a cap and rotor on there. So I'm all the way down. Good to go. Got the belt loose up here. This hub has some play. 1.5 tooth that way, 1/2 tooth that way. And it appears to go in and out. About 1/8 of an inch. Some people say when they wear so bad, they walk out so far that the seal's no longer on them. So when we pull it, we're gonna see if we can see where the seal's riding on it, and put one of those seals in there from Swedish Car Parts. Pulled out the old ring, put the new one in there. Now I'm gonna pull this seal out, replace it, and then do the same thing on that side. It appears that I made a mistake on my order. I'll confirm it. But I meant to order 2 of these 651s and 1 of these, but I ordered 2 of those and 1 of those. Now the back of this thing looks pretty good, so I'm going to assume that this front cam seal was leaking because it's got a lot of oil buildup on it. And I'm just going to replace that inner ring, put that back on there, replace that cam seal and inner ring. Got the water pump off, all cleaned up, get ready to install that. Clean a little bit more of this oil gunk out from around this timing belt area. Replace this and put the timing belt on. I got the mark up top, the belt's kind of tight here. It's coming around the water pump, and as you can see on this tensioner, maybe you can. There you go. See that arrow pointing up? That's the way you tension this. Let me take the flash off, see if that helps. Taking the flash off didn't help, but anyway, you see this here? You put your tool in there. I need a bigger tool. This one's a T40. I start going up, I keep going. Now you see the arm moving. Let me move this out of the way so you can see it. Right there, it's right in the middle of the window. So I'm gonna take it past it a little bit, bring it back, and I'm gonna tighten that 12mm bolt down. Then I'm going to roll the engine over by hand, make sure that stays there. Then I'm gonna start the car with the engine timing belt cover off, and I'm gonna make sure that thing stays there while the engine is cold. And I got it pin locked into the arm there. Now, all these mechanical tensioners, they have arrows on those tensioners showing you which way to tension it. Most of them are tension clockwise. I've seen a couple counterclockwise. You got to tension it the way that the arrow says, or find yourself some instructions. Now that I have the locking tools off the back, I can go ahead and put the bolt on here, roll this crank around, make sure that timing tensioner stays there. The crank is still on the mark, and the cams are still on the mark, and I don't have any contact in there. Rolled it around by hand, got no contact, and my tensioner is still lined up. Should be good to go. Got my fresh Volvo cam seal in there with the tool. Went on ahead and put that plug in there since I'm not going cap and rotor, even though I got a seal in there. Double protection. Now I can put this bracket back on there, but I need to pull this bolt and plug that hole there. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.